Welcome to another episode of Rusted Rides. We are back on the Vega that got a rattle can paint job. Today we are aiming to put some power into this thing. Anyone we have talked to makes it sound like it's a piece of cake, but we will find out. Lots of work to do, so let's get into it.
It's gonna be a rough ride, folks.
Alright, so welcome back to Rusted Rides. We are obviously working on the Vega, or the Astra, which it doesn't look as nice when it's not in the sun. We've decided.
I don't even want to show them the failure that is the rattle can paint job.
It's not a complete failure. It's just, it looked really good when we finished it, but you were saying that you think that the clear coat shrank a bit?
There's a little bit of shrinking going on. It's not a big deal. We're gonna, after we get the engine figured out and everything else, we're gonna give it a quick wet sand and use real clear coat on it. I'm not doing rattle cans again.
So, in the last video we asked what should we do with the engine, and probably the two most popular answers was one, use it as a boat anchor, and two, put it into like a dune buggy of some sort, or like some sort of off-road cart. But we actually sold it to somebody who's gonna use it and keeping his car original, so I think that's really cool. So we sold the engine and the tranny, and now we've got this here. Before we put an engine in the car, we need to prep the engine bay and pretty it up a little bit. We started with removing anything left over that needed to be taken out. When everything was out, we blew it down with compressed air, making sure to get down in all the nooks and crannies. Once that was completed, we brushed on some black paint.
Nice job on the engine bay.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, it's all cleaned up. It's got some armor coat on it. So, should you tell them what the plan is since we sold the other motor?
I guess we'll fire up the tractor and we'll go get it.
Ta-da! I know what you're thinking, but this actually isn't our engine.
Is there anything on the other side of it?
No. Nothing on the other side.
Not anymore.
Tractor?
Yep, tractor time.
Okay.
Well, me and Tim you're not rich men. We don't own a lot of nice things, or nice equipment. So, when you want to move stuff around, you got to improvise. And this is my Honda powered John Deere. Just grab onto it, give it a good chug. Oh, it's gonna go.
A lot of bird poop.
'84 Chevy 305 TH350 trans.
Yeah.
All right, the Vega's only maybe like 1,800 pounds, so
This will be plenty.
yeah, this would be plenty. I think they're only like 215 horse, but
People do put 350s in them, but then you gotta do the rear end on it, and we don't want to get into too much of that. This is still gonna be plenty.
instead of engine degreaser, never waste your money on engine degreaser. Just buy oven cleaner. This stuff, it works 10 times better. It'll eat the rust right off it. Wait till you see after you pressure wash it.
Yeah.
We're gonna let it sit for about 20 minutes, half an hour. Pressure wash it, and then that's it. You want to do the honors? Or?
Sure.
Perfect. I got another video I'm working on, so check in with you in a bit.
More than one project on the go today. Trying to keep things rolling. Trying to keep videos coming out weekly.
doing this to test it out on a person first. Alright. Oh man, and it burns the eyes. Oven cleaner burns. It worked a little too good.
Yeah.
Like this, there's no grease left on. What you're seeing here, there's a little bit of, this is where it took the blue paint right off. Wow. Oh well, painting it anyway.
Yeah.
So, oven cleaner, way better.
Way cheaper. We want to take this time here to thank our intern Kate for helping with some of the filming and editing on some of our videos. She's also helping us get our Instagram and Facebook off the ground. So if you use either of those, go check them out and say hi to Kate. We also just want to take a moment to thank everyone for watching and subscribing. We are on our quest for 10,000 subscribers and we're almost there. Plus, my wife said she's gonna bake us a cake as a celebration and we're also gonna go out for dinner. I think we're hitting up a buffet. Really looking forward to it. So please just share this video around and help us get to 10K. And thank you again for all the support. We didn't paint the entire engine, just the parts that would be hard to get to later. We'll do the intake and the rocker covers later. So these are Amazon motor mounts. So if the motor falls out of the car, this will be why.
Might get a month out of it. It'll be fine.
They actually look pretty decently put together. I'm just thinking, like, if they would have welded on the inside as well, and then ground that down, you know? We could.
New owner problem.
We'll just blame Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, this is totally his fault. We set the engine down and removed it from the tractor and rigged it up on the engine hoist.
There you go.
Oh God, it's so hot. I don't know if I have any gloves.
Tractor time. Here we go again.
All right. See, like, I want to say, like, why don't you guide it and I'll work the jack? But then I'm like, if that jack just goes, I'll be like, oh no! I'll be the one responsible for crushing the paint job.
Well, now I'm looking at it like this. I'm wondering if we should. I hate the thoughts of it, but like, split the tranny.
I was just thinking the same thing. Alright, so the engine bay is a little tighter than we thought. We know that it'll fit because it's been done a bunch of times, but when we were trying to just figure out the physics of getting it in, it's not gonna go that way. So we're gonna split the transmission, put that in first, and then we'll know exactly where the engine has to go. We're gonna decide where we're gonna weld in the motor mount. So Cam's working on that right now. And I'm not, but I should. Let's go.
Everything.
So, flex weight's not broken or anything.
It's like that magic trick where the magician saws a lady in half.
Yep. Except for this lady, only produces 140 horsepower.
As opposed to?
Yes.
We're gonna need loop.
Yep.
You and him can pass it to me. I can kind of like set it on that, and then from there I can go get it up in there, set the back up where it's got to be. The three of us should be able. You just pass me that tail, and then. Oh my God! The transmission won't even go in there without the motor.
Fingers. Okay. Sorry.
It looks like it will just set right in there.
So you want to slide it
Floor
back?
jack. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Luke's got a good point.
Floor jack? Yeah.
Push it back. Leg. My leg. Where is it? Underneath the transmission. Oh, all right. Jesus. Okay, you know what?
You're gonna have to lose the chute.
What are we gonna cut my leg off? Or are we gonna pull this transmission back in? What are we gonna do?
Cut the leg off.
No, I'll just break my foot instead.
That was hard to get in there.
How do people do this?
Normally with the ride cradle,
They probably have the car on a hoist.
if you're going to do the whole thing at once.
Like, how'd you
If
even...
the old man didn't have a V8 Vega, I would be skeptical that these things even fit into it.
Our goal with this motor was we just want one that we just plunk right in.
It is. But
The other gasket's down there on the ground.
the plunking of in portion is like.
It's more of a kerplunk, I think, after this one.
Why does it still look like it's not going to fit? You know, are you thinking the same thing?
Well, it's like, okay, yeah, she might fit, but then, oh yeah, but then the fan. Oh yeah, but then the rad. It's like, ew.
So, the fact that we thought that we were just going to drop this in with the fan, the transmission, the manifolds, be like, oh, I should have known better. I should have known better. Engine bays look so much bigger when they're empty.
They look enormous until you put something in there. Alright.
Is it going to fit?
I think it's gonna fit. I just don't know about a rad.
Well, the old man's car has some sort of. We'll figure it out. It'll.
Is she gonna miss the,
Nope. It's not. It's just gonna hit everything.
because it's gonna hit, on the angle it's on right now?
Hold on. I wonder. Am I able to adjust it?
Okay, well, when you lift it flat and straight, yeah, she's gonna pass.
I just wonder if I can get it to bump up past this.
Oh, you want to lift the engine so you can move it one link on the chain? I'm not. Step 1. Alternator removed.
Nice fresh connection anyway. Leave enough we can still use it. Wait a minute.
God, she's gonna be tight no matter what. I don't know how.
What do you do about a motor mount though? You're right, I'm confused here. Like what the What did we do about the motor mounts?
I don't know. Like on this side, fine. On your side where the steering box is, I have no idea.
They're not lining up?
Well, no, like the motor mounts are way further forward. Like, come on over here, take a look at this. This right here is where the motor mounts were on the 4-cylinder engine. And this is where the motor mounts are on the 8-cylinder. So this cell has to go back probably about 2 inches, maybe 1.5 inches, so that mounts up to the bell housing. But on this side, we can't just like attach this mount to a bracket because we have the steering box in the way and the steering column.
This is gonna take something creative, man.
It almost feels like this isn't gonna get finished in this video. After a quick chain adjustment, we're making another attempt. It looks more center than it was.
Perfect.
If anything, if it comes this way to this side a bit more than the other, then that's, oh, we're not in enough though, eh?
No, I think we're hitting on the thing.
Oh,
now.
this thing's gonna take the whole front end of it.
It's gonna clear.
What?
It's gonna clear.
No, it's clear.
Oh, told you.
Just?
I know everything.
Yeah, okay. Whatever.
Okay, that is definitely going in.
Well, that's way-
hold on.
Is that your finger I hear?
No.
getting-
No, it's just a pulley. It's fine.
Down,
Down,
Alright.
down.
down the hatch.
Down the right there.
Okay.
What are we resting on? Oil pan? Yeah.
That oil pan.
Good.
What?
I can't tighten mine anymore by hand unless we push it back in again. But I'll let him get his in.
Mine's in all the way.
Put a little pressure on my side. There we go. Okay, 1 second.
Fuck. Oh yeah, that's doing it. That's doing
It's in all the way.
it. Okay. So, I think the transmission's sitting there like that.
Well, this is not how we wanted to end the video, but
No. Hey, we can say that the engine is in the car.
ow! You gotta be kidding me.
Take 2. The engine is in the car, but it's not going to stay in the car.
It's not how we wanted to end the video, but yeah.
Let's go over what's not working. The steering column, the steering shaft there, and the steering, like, it's a bit of an issue. Oil pan's a bit of an issue.
It's a V8 in a car meant for a little 4-cylinder. So we got a massive amount of clearance issues, and the motor mounts we bought don't work. And I'm starting to think now that we should have maybe test fired the engine before putting it all the way down in there. But,
Yeah. The exhaust manifolds don't fit. The rad support that you already welded up is probably gonna have to be adjusted. People said that this was like, oh yeah, the V8s just drop right in. You just get different motor mounts. No, somebody lied. Everybody lied to us.
yeah. Oh well.
We'll fix it. We'll make it happen. Just not in this video.
No, running out of time. So
Yeah. Sorry, but hopefully on a new episode of Arson Rides in the future, we'll have this thing firing up and peeling out somewhere. But until next time.
sorry. We'll get it fired up. The next time you see it, we'll take it for a test drive.
Yeah.
For sure.
Out for a rip.
Don't do that one again.
We had to wrap the car back up, and we will try again very, very soon. If you have any tips or tricks, let us know. I really hope that someone watching this video has run into the same problem with a Vega and has some useful information and a good lead on what to do with the exhaust manifolds. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.